So I title my message, Just Obey. Just obey. He said you must understand, first of all, the territory and the terrain you enter before you can operate. If you don't understand your environment, the environment will clamp down on you. Every time you step into a prophetic environment, you must be ready to take instruction, apply instruction, and carry out instruction. The prophetic department or the prophetic ministry and environment territory is all about instruction. And those instructions will baffle you. If a prophetic instruction does not mesmerize you, it's not from the Lord. It is not. In short, as a matter of fact, anything that comes from God must confuse you. Because the level between you and God is too far for you to comprehend him. Are we getting my point now? You don't go to God with a template of solution. Tell your neighbor, don't go to God with a template of solution. He has 1 million ways of solving the same problem. Yes. You don't appear before God with a template of, you think this is how this problem will be solved. Somebody may tell you how he got healed, and you feel it's going to be like that. No. God has 1 million ways of still healing you. Are you getting my point now? He has 1 million ways. He could use any mean and any vessel. It may be through preaching. It may be through songs. It may be through touching. It may be just through standing. Just obey. Just do what the atmosphere and the environment or the prophetic demands at the time. Is somebody hearing me now? Most of us, we go to God with expectation, not just to get blessing, but how the blessing will come. Every time you have a template of how the blessing will come, God will change it. If he does it that way, it's not God. You hear me now? That's why no matter how you study God, you cannot know God. Just rest with that. No matter how you try, the more you look God, the less you see him. The more you try to say, this is how God works, this is how God, you realize that tomorrow is not even close to that pattern. That thing he did 20 years ago, he will never do it again. He will do it some other way. You get my point? So you don't appear before God with a template. Okay, I know he will. It is our problem today. It is our problem today. Many people have missed blessing because the blessing did not look like the blessing. Or the blessing did not look like the blessing in their head. So they say, if it's from God, it should look this way. Then when he came, it did not look like what they had in their head. You can't box God. You can't box God. He can help you anywhere, anytime, any day, through any means. Through any means, he can do it. Somebody may come here today and be healed by a touch. Somebody may just be restored by the songs we just finished singing. Somebody may be blessed by just sitting down on this seat. As far as God is concerned, you cannot box him. So when you are appearing before him, just leave the template of how the solution will come. Just ask him for mercy. How he will do it is not your business. It can never be your business. If you understand it, it's not God. Because you are not supposed to be part of a miracle. You get my point? You are not supposed to be part of a miracle. If you are part of a miracle, you will not testify. I've told you before, most time leave things, just leave it for God. There are things you don't pray about it, just leave it. Leave it. Let it be as if everybody have tried their best. They've exhausted their expertise. Nothing is working again. Let it be that at the end of the day, it's just going to be who? It's just going to be God. It's not because God doesn't want to answer that prayer. But there's an alternative. As long as there's an alternative, God will not come in. You get my point? As long as that problem has alternative, that if God will not do it, it will not come. Have you not seen people that recovered from terrible sickness? Instead of thanking God, they thank the doctor. I'm not saying it's wrong to thank the doctor for being a vessel. But you see, whatever the doctor did, it's God that gave him the grace, the inspiration, the knowledge to do what? To do it. That same doctor have treated people and they died. So the first person you would think is you thank is who? Man can only cure you, but the Lord will heal you. You get my point? Man brings cure, but God brings what? Healing and perfection. It's God that will pass through the doctor because he's the one that created that body. He knows exactly what is wrong with the body. He says, okay, do it this way, do that way, and you recover. The first person you thank is who? Is God before any other person. But you see, most times God will just allow you because if you put so much faith and hope on man, he will leave you. Because he knows definitely that he will not take glory in that case. And you know for sure it's the truth. As Christians, we should know that there is what we call the God factor. Called what? The God factor. See, your money, no matter how much you have, when sickness comes upon you, you will realize that money doesn't have value. Because the medication you will buy, because at first, when sickness comes the first time, you think, it's just not, how much? It's okay. By the time you spend up to 5 million and there's nothing close to solution, then you realize that you're in a big mess. People are gifted differently. Everyone God has mandated to do his work are gifted what? Differently. Your own mode of ministration cannot be like mine. Mine cannot be like yours. We all operate what? Differently. It doesn't mean that you are fake. It doesn't also mean I'm fake, but we are doing the same thing. Same spirit, but different what? Ministration. Same spirit, but different ministration. A very popular story in the Bible. Let's read from the screen if you have it. 2 Kings 5:8. When Elisha, the man of God, heard that the king of Israel tore his clothes, he sent a message to the king. Why have you torn your clothes? Have him come to me, and he will know there is a prophet in Israel. Let's go. So Naaman came with his horses and chariots and stood at the door of Elisha's house. When he got here, Elisha sent Gehazi to go and meet Naaman. First of all, Naaman saw that as an insult. Elisha will send his boy. Do you know who is Naaman? To come and talk to me. How dare Elisha? Let's read. Then Elisha sent him a messenger who said, go, wash 7 times in the Jordan, and your flesh will be restored and you'll be clean. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. I have leprosy. Waiting concern Jordan and leprosy. Does it make sense? If it makes sense, it's not God. And Naaman was looking at Gehazi like, this guy. Let's hear what Naaman said. But Naaman got angry and left saying, I was telling myself, he will surely come out and stand and call the name of Yahweh his God and will wave his hand over the spot and cure. And I'm going to be found. It's just a problem we are facing today. In a mutemino. Pastor is in a mutemino. You know, photo down. A woman like that. So he's expecting Elisha to come out and will shout and will call God's name and will start rubbing his servant and cure the skin disease. Next verse. Aren't Abana and Pharpar, the rivers of Damascus, better than all the waters of Israel? You don't know any water as a cool guy, big boy, Namdi Jordan. Jordan is a little bit dirty, right? Namdi, why would I go to Jordan? What? If you want to send someone like me, send someone to me like not Jordan. Could I not wash in them and be clean? So he turned and left in rage. Got angry. Got over. Who is Elisha? Why will he do that? And then again, he's Elisha. Nothing. Let's go. But the servant approached and said to him, my father, if the prophet had told you to do some great thing, something bigger than that, would you not have done it? If you are told to do something bigger than that, would you have done it? How much more should you do it? When he tells you, wash, just wash, just obey. Just what? We are not asking for anything. Just enter that water, bathe, and do what? That's all. Why did Elisha ask him to enter that water? That should be the question. Why? God has passed through that water 3 times. God himself has passed through that water how many times? 3 times. We know the points now. It wasn't, Jordan is not just the water. It is a place of encounter. When the Israelites were marching towards Jericho, under the leadership of Joshua, to destroy Jericho, they had to pass through Jordan. Forget the story? It was Jordan. When they got to Jordan, you have to pass through Jordan before you could enter Jericho. And there was no means. And God said, Joshua, call all the people with the Ark of Covenant. Tell them to be in front. All the priests, all of them be in front. You just stay behind them. Once they enter the water will dry off. And all of you will march on the dry ground. Don't forget, in time of Moses, he used the staff and divided the Red Sea. When he got to the time of Joshua, he used the Ark of Covenant. He did the same thing, but different ways. Do you understand the point now? You don't box God. Maybe Joshua expected God to also use that staff. No. And the eighth and the fullness thereof belongs to who? I can do anything. Tell them to march. And as they were entering the water did what? And the people followed. The people of Jericho heard that these guys are coming. They said, they have come without their God. Because they knew that anywhere that Ark of Covenant enters, Wala go bust. They have come without their God. That was the first encounter. When Elijah was to be taken, he had to pass through that same Jordan to be carried. When Elisha received the mantle, he passed back through Jordan to return back. How many times? So there was already God's presence with 3 powerful prophets, Joshua, Elijah, and Elisha, in that water. All what God said was, enter. If you come to this place of encounter, if the anointing of Joshua cannot heal you, the anointing of Elijah will heal you. If the anointing of Elijah cannot heal you, the anointing of Elisha will heal you. But as far as Jordan is concerned, there is an encounter. Don't go anywhere. Go to where there is an encounter. That's why Elisha asked him to go to Jordan. He objected. Sometimes prophets do not need to explain to you why they ask you to do what you do. You know, sometimes we need explanation. Why? That's not your business. Yours is just to obey. Maybe you wanted Elijah to say, you really say, why will I go to Jordan? When there is this one, when there is that one. Elisha knew why he asked you to go to Jordan. If I ask you to sit down, I know why I ask you to sit down. If I ask you to stand up, I know why I ask you to do what? I don't need to explain myself to you. Yours is to obey. Mine is to instruct. Finish. If I instruct you and you obey accordingly, you have results. And as I say 7 times, you must bear 7 times. Not 6.5. Not 6.2. It must be what? Complete? Every time you miss a prophetic instruction, you start afresh. You don't miss it. You don't miss the time. You don't miss the season of the prophetic instruction. Next verse. Okay. So Naaman went down. When the lady down talked to him, he said, okay, let me go back. So Naaman went down and dipped himself in the Jordan 7 according to the command of the man of God. Then his skin was restored and became like the skin of a small boy. And he was what? Did he see Elisha? He didn't see. From the whole story, He didn't see Elisha throughout that time.